motivated by the anger that we have of all the things that have happened through this process. We've had from the government getting involved to when we do have a hearing with the government, the person that was hearing the case was somebody that has a clear conflict of interest with Air Canada. Through the whole process, we felt that the employer was not in good faith, came to the bargaining table simply to check a box and buy some time. So at this point, having the support of everybody around us really motivates us, but our motivation comes from the anger of everything that's being taken away from us, and we're done. We're done giving it up.
It was too quick. It didn't allow any pressure onto the employer to truly have to come back to the table to bargain. We went on strike to pressure the company to come back to the table to seriously address the issues that are there, and that didn't happen because they got involved.
They're in support here today because they're seeing our rights being eroded, and they're seeing that the government is getting involved to make it a way that, unfortunately, we won't be able to negotiate at the table. They're giving employers a tool that really doesn't give them any incentive to actually really freely negotiate with the unions. And the only tool that we actually have is the right to strike, withhold our labor, and that's being taken away from us.
The employer's not taking us seriously and not coming back to the table, and issues still need to be addressed. We still have members living at the poverty line, entry level of both Air Canada and Air Canada Rouge, and we have some large issues to address when it comes to pay and pay gap with the unpaid work piece. So we need customers to understand that. We're not avoiding work or not that we don't want to be there. We need to address these issues.
At this moment, my flight is on time, but my flight is 11 p.m. tonight. But the girl on counter says that it's probably that my flight will be cancelled.
We were supposed to be coming from Vancouver to Toronto for the weekend and then coming back home to Vancouver. But of course, we've been stranded and left here in Toronto. There is no rebooking options that are offered to us. Air Canada is trying to push a refund on us, which does not cover any rebooking with alternate carriers. So we're left either stranded in Toronto or to rebook ourselves with a competitive carrier we've chosen American Airlines just to try and get ourselves home so that we can get back to work on Monday so we're not losing wages for work, out our hotel fees, our resort fees. The staff here are trying to do what they can, but there's just no options, so we're left to kind of figure it out for ourselves.
It's so uncertain. I don't know when. My flight was supposed to be at 2:35, and on the board it says the flight is delayed to 3:35. But unfortunately, the agents of Air Canada say they are not certain if we are going to leave. And so I don't know what to do. I'm just confused.
Be careful because your flight will probably cancel. So I'm here very early to try to find some solution for my travel.
Can take the refund that they're pushing on us, and then they can kind of just wash their hands of the situation. They are going to try to rebook us within 48 hours, but there is no options at the moment. So if we are to book our own other arrangements, then we can try to get Air Canada to seek compensation for that. But we've been advised that that's not the recommended option, and that could take months and months and months, and then retribution through small claims court, and who knows how long that would take. So we're kind of left to figure it out for ourselves and fend for ourselves with no recourse or options provided by Air Canada at this time.
I came through Ethiopian Airlines and they connected me to Air Canada, and I'm still waiting. Maybe Ethiopian is going to say something.
I don't have money. This is my last day here in Canada. I am a tourist, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. For that reason, I'm here to try some solution.
If the worst comes to the worst, I'm going to book for another flight.
We got the announcement that they officially are on strike and the flight attendants are not coming to work. Then the government mandated a return to work, but the staff here, the agents, have let us know that there is no, even though that they've been mandated to return to work, that they can't force the flight attendants to come back, and that they might call in sick, so that there's still no guarantee that even though they've been mandated to return to work, that flights will run as per the government's mandates, that we're still left without any further information.